Ever felt like your Trello is a sprawling digital landscape, and you're not quite sure which part is which? Like, you've got these things called boards and these other things called workspaces, and you're nodding along in tutorials, but the actual difference still feels a little fuzzy? You're not alone. Think of it this way. Imagine you're organizing a physical office. You've got the entire office building itself, right? That's the big container, the overarching structure. Within that office building, you have individual rooms, maybe a marketing department, a sales team area, a project management hub. Each of these rooms has its own purpose, its own set of tools, and people working together on specific tasks. Now, translate that to Trello. The entire office building, that's your workspace. The individual rooms, each dedicated to a specific team, project, or area of work. Those are your boards. So, at its most fundamental, a workspace is a collection of boards and members. It's the highest level of organization within Trello. Think of it as the container that holds everything related to a specific team, department, or company. You can have multiple workspaces, each serving a distinct purpose. For instance, a small business might have a marketing team workspace, a product development workspace, and an operations workspace. A freelancer might have a client projects workspace and a separate personal tasks workspace. Within each of these workspaces live your boards. A board is a single project or workflow. It's the visual canvas where you organize tasks into lists and cards. Going back to our office analogy, within the marketing team room, the workspace, you might have a social media campaign board, a blog content calendar board, and a website redesign board. Each of these boards focuses on a specific initiative with its own set of tasks and potentially different team members involved. Let's dive a little deeper into the characteristics of each, starting with workspaces. Workspaces, the big picture, membership and permissions. Workspaces are where you manage team members and their access levels. You can invite people to a specific workspace and assign them roles like admin, normal, or observer, which dictate what they can do within that entire workspace and its associated boards. This centralized management makes it easy to control who sees and can interact with your projects. Visibility settings. Workspaces have their own visibility settings. Private, workspace visible, and public. Private. Only workspace members can see the workspace and its boards. Workspace visible. Anyone in the workspace can see all the boards within it. New members added to the workspace automatically gain access to all existing boards, though board-level permissions can still be set. Public. Anyone on the internet can view the workspace and its public boards, though they can't make changes unless explicitly invited to a board. Workspace settings. Workspaces have their own settings that apply across all the boards within them. This includes things like naming the workspace, adding a description, and linking external applications. Billing. For paid Trello plans, billing is typically managed at the workspace level. You upgrade a workspace to unlock premium features for all boards and members within it. Power UPS. While Power UPS can be enabled on individual boards, some Power UPS can also be managed at the workspace level, offering organization-wide integrations and functionalities. Collections, premium feature and paid plans. Workspaces can utilize collections, which allow you to group related boards within a workspace for easier navigation and organization. Think of it as creating folders within your workspace to categorize your projects further. Boards. Getting down to specifics. Now let's zoom in on boards. Focus on a single project or workflow. Each board is designed to manage a specific project, workflow, or area of focus. Whether it's planning a wedding, tracking software bugs, or managing a sales pipeline, a board provides a dedicated space for those tasks. Lists and cards. The core structure of a board consists of lists, often representing stages in a workflow, and cards, representing individual tasks or items. This visual layout allows you to easily see the progress of work. Board members and permissions. While workspace membership grants general access, you can also invite specific individuals to a particular board, even if they aren't members of the entire workspace. You can also set different permission levels for board members. Board settings. Each board has its own settings, allowing you to customize the background, enable specific Power UPS relevant to that project, and configure automation rules. Visibility settings. At the board level, individual boards also have visibility settings that can be different from the workspace settings. For example, you might have a private workspace but a public board within it for a community event. The board level settings override the workspace settings for that specific board. Power UPS. Boards are where you'll primarily interact with Power UPS, integrating other tools and services to enhance your workflow on that specific project. Think of connecting your calendar, file storage, or communication apps directly to a relevant board. Automation. Butler. Trello's built-in automation tool, Butler, operates at the board level and also at the workspace level in paid plans. You can create rules, buttons, and scheduled commands to automate repetitive tasks within a specific board. Create a new workspace when you have a distinct team or department with its own set of projects. You need to manage membership and access for a specific group of people separately. The projects within a group are generally related but distinct enough to warrant their own organizational structure. You want to manage billing and potentially apply workspace-level Power UPS for a specific team. You need different overall visibility settings for different areas of your work. Create a new board when you're starting a new project with a defined set of tasks and potentially a specific team working on it. You need to visualize a specific workflow or process. The tasks and information for a particular initiative need their own dedicated space. You want to use specific Power UPS or automation rules tailored to that project. You need to control the visibility of a particular project independently of other projects within the same team. With that said, thanks for watching, and until next time.